Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Gamblers University, and we've got a crap strategy for you this evening. This one is called Dark Magic. $1,000 buy-in. Our win goal will be $100. And I had a reminder from one of my subscribers, Roger Ankrum, that it had been a while since he had seen a crap strategy, so we're going to start doing those a little more often now. If you like the video, we do ask that you give us the old thumbs up. That way we know that you're enjoying the content. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the Gamblers University channel, we'd sure love to have you hit that button and become part of the student body here at Gamblers U. Now, as always, we do value your comments, so if you have a tweak that you think might help this particular strategy, we'd love to hear from you, and maybe we can incorporate that into a future video. In any case, it'll always nice to share knowledge, and that gives all of us a better chance to leave the casino with some of that casino cash that we love so much. As always, we do suggest you try these strategies on your table or your software at home before you take them to the casino. Be sure you're comfortable betting them and that you have confidence that they can win some money for you. Now, I also want to announce that I have a new line of t-shirts and sweatshirts, Gamblers University line, and the website is gamblersuniversity.com. And I've got a little video coming up here to show you what's on that site. And I invite you to go ahead and go over and take a look, and I will link the website in the description box below. Professor Profit here. Take a look at our new line of Gamblers University t-shirts and sweatshirts. Whether it be poker, craps, gambling, roulette, or bubble craps, get your lucky shirt today at gamblersuniversity.com. So without further ado, let's head on down to the felt, and we'll show you the nuts and bolts of the Dark Magic strategy. See you there shortly. All right, down on the felt, and we're getting ready to roll out our Dark Magic strategy. This is a dark side strategy, obviously. And we start off with a $25 don't pass line bet. The number gets established, say the 6, puck will go to the 6, and we back that up with a $25 don't come bet. And we don't have a don't come area on our play field, so we're going to put it on the line here, on the come line, and that'll signify that it's a don't come bet. So let's say the 4s roll, it'll go to the 4, and then we'll just roll it out and see if we 7 out before we hit either one of the numbers, the 4 or the 6, we win. If we hit one of the numbers, we'll lose that particular bet. Hopefully we won't lose both of them. If we do lose, we'll ladder up another unit for the next shooter. We're only going to bet these 2 on this one shooter, these 2 bets. If we did lose, then the next shooter would be for 2. And these are independent of one another. Just because there's 2 there could still be 1 there if one of them won and one of them lost. So $1,000 bankroll. We have it all in greens. That's all we're going to bet here. So let's go ahead and get the first bet out, 25, and we're coming out. So there's a 6-3 center field 9, so we'll move that to the 9, and we'll come back with a DC bet. And again, we don't have the DC area, so we'll put it on the come line there, and that'll signify a DC bet. So that goes to the 9. That's a winner 9. The puck comes down. We do lose. We're not going to replace that, however, on this shooter in case this was a hot shooter. We don't want to lose a bunch of money to one shooter. So that 9, that is working on the come out roll here. And there's the 7, so we do win our $25 back. So we'll pay that off. And now we're up to 2 units on the don't pass line bet since it lost, but we're still at 1 unit on the don't come bet since it won. So here's the come out roll, and that's the square pair, the 8 hard. So that'll go to the 8, and we'll do the 1 unit on the don't come. And that's a 6-3 9, center field 9, so that'll go to the 9. And now we just roll it out. And there's the 9, so we immediately lose the DC bet, so that'll go away. And now we're going to try to avoid the 8, and we're looking for big red here. There's the horse and buggy, the 4-1-5, 3-2 center field 5, or center field no field 5, and there's the 4-3-7. And so we do win there. So this will come down, and we'll go back to 25 on the DP, and come out roll. And there's 3-2-5, so that goes to the 5. We're up to 50 now 2 units on the DC since we lost that last one. Got knocked off. And there's the 415. That actually should be on. So this will go to the 5. Hook will come down, and we do lose the don't pass bet. So the 5 is working. And there's the 314. So the puck will go to the 4. And we get knocked off the 5. So we lose them both. We're not going to rebet either one of them until this shooter's done. Since he's hurt us bad enough already. There's the 7 out, 1 roll too late, of course. So now we go up to 3 units on the DP, and we'll be up to 2 units on the don't come. So 628 is the come out roll. And we got 2 units on the don't come now. We try to chase our losses. And that's a 7 out, so we do lose these. We do win, however, on the don't pass line bet. So we'll reduce that down to 2 for the next shooter, and then the don't come will go up to 3 since it lost. So we're coming out, and there's the center field 9, the Colt 45. So we'll do 3 units on the DC, and we're rolling. And that'll go to the 10, 6, 4, 10 easy. Let's roll it out and see if this shooter will be a little kinder to us. Nope, there's the hard 10, just back to back. So we lose 75 there, so we'll try to avoid the 9 now. And can't do that, so now another horrendous shooter for us. So now we're up to 3 units on the don't pass and 4 units on the don't come. So we're getting on up the ladder pretty high here. Coming out, and there's the 6 hard. So 4 units now on the DC. And there's the square pair. So we got the 6 and the 8. Let's see if we can get the number in between those two. Now there's the 6 hard, so we lose that 75. And this will come down. We're coming out. The 8 is working. So let's see if we can hit big red here. 4 is the number, 314. And there's the 5-4 center field 9. 415. No field 5. And there's the 7 out. So we get some of our money back. There's actually 4. So we pay that off. And I think we were at 5 units. So that'll put us at 6 units now, if that's correct. I'm not sure that's correct, but I think that's correct. So we're coming out. And there's the 639. And we're back down to 2 units now, or 3 units now on the DC since we won the last one. So see if we can get that number established now. That's an AC doocy, so that's actually a win for us. So that's 3, and we'll take these down to 2 now and rack the rest. All right, next roll. And there's the 5, 3, 8, 8 easy. And there's the 7 out. So we didn't need that, so that's a nice hit for us. So we get 6 on the DP and 2 on the DC. So now let's rack all this up and get an idea of where we are. As you know, we started off with a $1,000 bankroll. So let's rack these up. And as bad as it was, we were actually up $150 right now. So if I was at the table, I would probably walk away with my 15% profit. However, we're going to keep going. Now since we are up, rather than keep laddering, we're going to start over at the base level, kind of to limit our variance a little bit. So here we go, coming out. And there's the 516 easy. And we also have a quarter on the don't come line bet. And there's a 7 out, so we lose this. We do win here. So we'll just put that back in the rack, and we go on to the next shooter. Coming out. And there's this 2x4, the 6 easy. We lost the last come bet, or don't come bet, so come back with 2 this time. And we lose it again. So we get 1 there, and we do lose 1 here this time. So next shooter, a couple 0.7 outs there. Coming out. There's the 415. So we're up to 3 units now on the DC. See if we can get a number established at least this time. We do, 314 easy. That'll move over there, and now we just roll it out. There's a center field 9, the Colt 45. And there's AC Deucey, 1 and 2. 516, 6 easy. And there's AC Deucey once again, 3 craps. And there's a 325, so we lose the don't pass line bet. The putt comes down, the 4 is working. And we're back on the 5. So now we're just looking for big red. And there's 3 craps once again. And there's square pair, 8 came hard that time. And there's the 5, 325, so putt goes off. And there's a 7 out, so we win 3 there. And we actually gained $25 on that shooter. We're at 175 now. So let's just start over with at the base level. So coming out, so that'll go to the putt will go to the 10. And let's put a DC bet out. Roll it. There's a 516 easy, so that'll go to the 6. And we hit the 10, so we lose the DP. And now we're just rolling the 6 against the 7 now. 628. Go to the 8, that should have been off. And there's a 6410. Another 10, this time the sunflowers. And there's 3 craps. Back to back. And there's a 538, so the putt comes down. 6 is still working. And there it is, so we lose the 6. And that'll come down, so that'll go to the 6, and we'll just wait until the next shooter, this shooter 7's out, and we get to the next shooter, then we will bet again. There's the center field 9. 3 craps, getting a lot of 3s. There's the 7 out. Okay, so now we go to 2 units on both of these. We lost them both, so coming out. And there's a 7, so we lose that. So we're not going to replace it. We're going to wait for a number to get established, then we'll go to the DC, and then we'll ladder up on the DP on the next shooter. We would have lost there had we rebet. So there's a square pair. That's the 8 hard. So we're at 2 units on the DC. And that 7's out also. Lots of disastrous shooter there for us. So next shooter, new direction, right? New shooter, new direction. So we're up to 3 units on both the DP and the DC. And we're coming out, and there's the AC Deucey, so we win 3 back. So I like this shooter better already. So we'll go ahead and reduce down to 1 unit. And we're rolling. And there's 12. There's no, that's a push. 7 is not a push, though. We do lose that one. So I'm not quite as fond of this shooter anymore. We're going to wait till we get a number established now. There's the 4. And we're up to 3 units on the DC. And we're rolling. And that'll go to the 10, 6, 4, 10. And there's a 7 out, so we get our 3 back. All right, let's see where we are. Up 125. So let's go to 3 units here. And it'll be 2 units on the DC for this particular shooter coming out. And there's the starfish. 10 hard, and we're 2 shooters on the DC. And that'll go to the 9, the center field 9. 415, so we're looking for big red. There's a hard 4 this time. Double ducks. Double ducks again, quack, quack. And there's the starfish, so we lose the 3 on the DP, and this will come down. The 9 is working, and And this goes right back to the 10. And there's the 7 out. We'll pay that off. Put comes down, and we're up to 4 units now on the DP. Coming out. And that'll go to the 9. And we're at 1 unit on the don't come now. That'll go to the 4. All right, so we got the 9 and the 4 working. And looking for the 7 now. So there's 3, 2. No field 5. And there's the 9. So we'd lose our 100. That one hurts. So that'll come down, and we're just going to roll out. The 4 is working. And there's the 4. So that was not good. So let's that'll go to the 4. And let's let this shooter roll it out. There's the 7 again, 1 roll too late. So we're up to 5 units now, 5 and 2. 5 on the DP. And there's a 6, 2, 8 easy, 2 on the DC. And there's AC/DC, so we do win there. That's 50. And we'll go down to 1 unit now. And there's the 2x4. So the 6 and the 8 are working. There's the Colt 45, center field 9. There's the horse and buggy, 4-1. And there's the 2x4, so we do lose the DC. So let's hope we can hang on and hit that 7 before the 8 shows up. And there it is. All right, so we went 5 back there. That's good. So let's rack these up and kind of see where we are now. All right, up 125. So let's go back down to our base unit again. And that way, again, we're trying to limit the volatility a little bit. So there's your 11. So we saved $100 by doing that right there. We lose there. And we'll put a DC out once we get a number established. There are the box cars. And there's the 5, 1, 6 easy. So a quarter on the DC. And there's the hard 10. And there's a square pair, 2 ice cubes. And there's 8 easy this time. 3 craps. And there's the 7 out. All right, so we get paid there. And we go up to 2 units now on the don't pass because it lost. So we're coming out. And there's 5, 1, 6 easy. And 1 unit on the don't come. And it goes to the 6. Puck comes down. We lose 50. And we're coming out. That 6 is working. Puck goes to the 8. And there's the 6. So we lose that one also. Another bad shooter for us. So we'll go up to 3 and 2 when we get a new shooter. There's the 5, 1, 6. 6, 3 center field 9. 3, 1, 4 easy. Hard 10. Sunflowers. 3 craps. 2x4. And there's the 7 out. All right, so we go up to 3 units on the don't pass and 2 units on the don't come. So we're coming out. It goes to the 9 and 2 units on the DC. So that'll go to the 10. So now if we can avoid those 2 numbers, there's the box cars, midnight, all the dots we got. 6 hard, the crab and the crab. And there are those box cars again. A lot of horn numbers in this session. And speaking of horn numbers, there's Yo 11, 415, no field 5. And there's the 7 out. So we needed that one. So that'll be 3 units here and 2 units there. So I think we're going to call that a video. That'll kind of give you a good idea of how the dark magic strategy works. We kind of had some bad shooters here. Usually it's a little smoother than this. but in the end, we ended up winning a little money. We got our $1,000 original buy-in there. There's $175 profit using the dark magic strategy. So we hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, we ask that you give us the old thumbs up so we know you're enjoying the content. And also, if you have not already subscribed to the Gamblers University channel, we'd sure love to have you go ahead, press that button and become part of the student body here at Gamblers U. Now, as always, we do value your comments. So if you have a comment that a tweak, if you will, that would help this strategy, we would love to hear from you. And that way we can all learn from each other and have a better chance of leaving that casino with some of their sweet, sweet casino cash. So once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you come back and see us again real soon. Until that time, if you're out there rolling those bones, we wish you nothing but the best of luck. And we hope all your numbers come up winners. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.